This is Introspective Hypnosis session. My colleague Tabitha was concerned about a suspicious circle on her left side of her back. From time to time, it caused physical discomfort for many years, but was not visible until a recent case of sunburn revealed it. Even more odd was that her back was fully covered, but this mysterious circle was now a bright red. Doctors has dismissed her complaints for years until now, but still has no answers. She wanted to know what it is and why it was there, but more importantly, she wanted the discomfort to be gone. And now we travel deep through the subconscious to find the answers. In this session, you will hear us make direct contact with an advanced alien species. I know, I just say people. I just said word aliens. They have the answers. And apparently, they also have a paperwork. Alright, come back to the session. And now we join the session. Tabitha, I need you to scan your body and look into the circle on your back. See what kind of energy that is.
It's what's that called? It's a safe dial. It's a safe dial.
A safe dial? It's like with the numbers that you can turn?
I did not put that there.
Look into information about that place, that energy.
That was planted on me. That was planted on me. I don't see anything, but I feel like I was abducted by an alien race. I'm not sure. And they put that on me.
How old you were when they put it on you? When you were abducted?
I was 22. Yeah, 22. Okay, so it's hard to describe. I see. Okay, so they're like, the Blue Man Group, where they dress in that all blue and they're bald looking. Okay, it's kind of like that.
Yes.
They're shaking their head yes, like, oh, we did that.
You can see them right now?
They said they put that on me. They installed it on my back yet.
They're present, they're right now, they're listening?
Yes.
Okay, Tabitha, I'm asking permission from you to speak to
Yes.
those ETs who put a dial lock on you on the back. I'm gonna count from 3 to 1. We're gonna start communication. 3, 2, 1. Hello.
Hello.
Thank you for communication with us. What is your name?
We're Acturians.
Arterians? Would you spell it for me, please, so I can write it down?
Acturians.
Acturians? Acturians?
Yes.
Is that how you pronounce?
Don't think
What planet are you came from?
It's B12.
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 Okay.
B12.
Would you describe it yourself? How do you look like?
We look like what you would call a tall gray. But we are blue. Mm-hmm.
Tall gray. Okay. Can we ask questions about the spot on the back of Tabitha?
We have to be careful what we say because we are not completely finished with this particular specimen.
Who do you call specimen? You call Tabitha as a specimen?
She has always let us come and take her when we have questions and we need to get some answers.
So you experimenting with her body?
Yes.
Did she write a contract with
you?
you?
She did.
Did she give permission to use her body?
We did. We wrote up a contract and she signed it.
When did you sign the contract with her? Before she was born or during this life?
It was before she came into this particular body. Yes, just as we always do, we meet with them in the conference area and we sit down and we draw up contracts and we explain exactly what our questions are and what we're trying to learn. And she signed and said yes to this contract.
So how many contracts did you have with Tabitha? Is only one single contract?
We find that with this particular spirit, we have been able to come back multiple times through multiple lives. We've done many, many contracts with her, but the reasoning she said yes is because she has a problem with saying no. We, as a species, sympathize, but at the same time, we have questions and she is a willing partner.
So you're saying you've been around together for a very long time?
Yes.
So you're saying that was not only one contract you have together?
We've been with this spirit for very many thousands of years.
So how many contracts you have with Tabitha in the past?
11,786.
So that is a lot of contracts you have in the past. And she signed them all together with you.
Yes. She is a very good specimen.
When you call her a specimen, that sounds you putting her down in the earth, understanding.
Well, that is the way we discuss it in our contractual agreement. So therefore we identify her as a specimen. That is a difficult question to answer because when she is on Earth, I guess you could say yes. When she is on Earth, she is only dealing with only 2 strands of her DNA. Thus, she does not have the ability to project herself as she would normally be in spirit form. And that is how we are able to do contracts with her. However, when she is on other particular planets or just as spirit, we don't have the ability to write such lengthy contracts. So whenever she's chosen to come to Earth, we are very excited.
So she is very important science experience right
She
now.
is a very good specimen. She is incredibly logical. And as we do and perform particular experiments with and on her, she will also bring information back from Earth that she has learned, which in turn helps us in our scientific discoveries.
Can you tell us what is it that you're working on it with Tabitha?
We cannot expose that at this time. What we can say, well, one, she has, of course, agreed to all of this. However, now we're afraid if we say what we want to say, what you're asking us for, she will break the contract.
Yes, that is correct. I'm asking all these questions because I think it's the right thing for her to break a contract.
We wish that she would not, but she does have free will.
But I think that's not my decision. That is decision for Tabitha, since she's the one who signed the contract with you. Yes, I think that is the rules, and she will think about it and make that decision again.
Technically, in her contract, this is not for her, this is for us. And she was very aware of that when she signed the contract, that would not be to her best interest on Earth, but the information that we bring back is vital to our species.
So this contract is solely for you, for your species, and for your future, not for Tabitha at all. It's only your intention.
We are allowed to write contracts with willing specimens because Earth is a teaching tool that shows other planets potentiality. They have things here that we cannot have on other planets, and thus we choose to study those things so that we could maybe make our lives even better. Particularly, as you as the Earthlings would consider us scientists, we are always looking to advance our society in any way possible. We struggle with certain things on our planet that is causing death, and we don't want that.
Your species are dying?
Correct. And there are genetics that she provides us with that help us in our scientific evolution.
Would you describe your species in details, how you look like?
They are similar in shape, but we are much taller than humans. We have much longer arms than humans. And most of our species here have and work with 3 digits instead of 5. That is part of the problem. We are looking to evolutionize our DNA so that we can advance further.
So you're saying you looking to make your species 5 fingers, 5 digits, just like humans, and that will help you.
Correct.
Why your species are dying?
The atmosphere on our planet is diminishing.
What's happening with your atmosphere?
It is a natural, yes, it's a natural evolution of the planet, but we don't want to relocate. We don't want to have to start all over. And so we are trying to figure out ways where we can keep our planet alive, and not have to relocate to a new planet and start everything all over again.
So you don't want to move from your planet. You want to fix it and stay on it.
Yes.
Does your species have females and males? Just like we are?
We have females and males, but we do not have sexual relations the way humans do. There's no need for that. Our children are made in the evolution of our science. So what you would call a test tube baby.
You have that idea from the Earth people to grow DNA samples in a tube.
That is
Put
correct.
the female and male together and it will grow to the baby.
Yes.
Just like humans do now.
Through our contracts, we have learned so much from the scientists on Earth and through the evolutionary years of Earth that we have become successful in that we can make as many children as we need now.
Now you have no problem of how many of you there. It's under control now, right?
That is correct. We are trying to save our species on this planet without having to relocate to a new planet and begin life all over.
What galaxy are you came from? What's the name of the galaxy?
If you would know it as Sirius.
You said Sirius? Sirius?
Sirius.
Okay.
Serius.
Tabitha, I think we could
IUS.
do another session. And before that session, we're gonna prepare with another questions. Many questions. And if they're willing to answer them, we could have more information about your contract and what kind of contract is that. And then you could decide what to do.
Yes.
And for now, we can put on the hold until next session. That would be not my place to give you advice. I think that is only
They're putting
your
pressure
decisions
right
between
here.
them.
They're really scared that I'm going to break that contract.
But I think for now we need more information, and we could get ready for that sort of meeting with them. What do you think about that? I'm just gonna help you to connect with them again later, where you could answer and make decisions.
That would be fine, yeah. Yes.
So Tabitha, you don't mind to do that?
Yeah, and I can feel the relief coming off of my chest. They're so relieved that you're not going to ask me to do that right now.
Okay, so I talked to Tabitha, and she agreed with me that we're gonna prepare more questions for you.
Yes, that's fine.
And we're gonna reconnect. We're gonna do another session, and we would like to ask more questions. And based on those questions and answers, Tabitha gonna rethink, reconsider maybe, and contract. But we do need to prepare, and we need more information, more time, and connect with you in another session to make that right decisions. We do not want to rush it. We understand it's important for you. So I do not want to personally push it, Tabitha, to do any fast decisions right now. I understand you've been in many
Yes, thank
contracts
you.
together.
And right now, Tabitha is feeling a very warm sensation in her forehead. And that is us downloading more information so she can make a better decision next time. We really hope that she chooses to keep the contract.
So that's probably make sense. But we do need more information. Would you agree to connect?
That would be just fine. Yes.
So next time when we're gonna do a session, we just easily connect with you?
Anytime.
And that would be on our time when we're ready. Is that okay?
That is fair. And as we said before, she does have free will, but we are downloading more information so that she will maybe understand a little better, because she does have blockages of remembering the contract. She does not remember any of that. She does not know that we have experimented with and on her, and she does not have any recollection of those things. So this download will be helpful for her.
Tabitha, what do you think about that? How do you feel about it?
Yes, I can feel, I can feel my forehead pulsating, really warm. I think we're okay for now.
The spot and the discomfort is still there, but the Acturians agreed to speak with us again. As of this post, we are making preparation for this meeting in hopes of mutually beneficial resolution. Tabitha will continue to document her history with them in the vivid details she experienced in her session. So stay tuned for more sessions and a book. Doing this session makes me wonder how many people out there walking around have no idea that they have a contract with this or other alien species, and that is affecting our bodies, and doctors might not finding answers, and like it's bothering us and it's concerning us, and we just struggle with that and without even knowing what we have.